Hey guys, it's me, it's Lacey Elizabeth, and you know what? I'm excited because today Patrick Starrr just launched, one size right here, Secure the Blur Primer. I'm excited for this. You guys want to see how this works? We're testing it out today. I'm doing one side of the face with one foundation, another side of the face with another. We're going to see how this works. Remember, if you love videos like this and you love these reviews, definitely hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, let's get into it. Okay guys, I actually started with a fresh face. I just went in and I moisturized. So to moisturize, I started with this one right here from JLo Beauty, and this is called That JLo Glow. It's the serum, so 2 pumps of that. And then I went in with this one right here from Fenty Beauty, and this one is the Hydra Visor, and this is the broad spectrum moisturizer. Kind of loving this right now. So I went in with those 2 products to moisturize my face. Okay, this product right here is called Secure the Blur by Patrick Starrr, one size. And this says Makeup Magnet Primer. So big claims right there, right off the top of the box. Okay, so the back of the box says Ultra Blurring, Pore Refining, Mattifies, Grips, Flawless Application, Enhanced Wear, Apply before makeup. That's basically what it says. So I'm excited for this. All right guys, let's unbox this. Love the pink packaging, love that. This is it. We don't need this. This is it. That is stunning. Okay guys, this is it right here. It's the classic red that Patrick Starrr is going for, and pink. Love that. All right. So I'm gonna go in, we're going to open this up. Okay, so it's just a little squeeze nozzle, love that. I didn't shake it. This is it. This is really, really nice. It's not runny, it's not running during our little run test that I do for you guys. This is it's not sticky. You guys know I love the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is nothing like that. It's not tacky. There's no smell to it. There's absolutely no scent. It's giving me similar, kind of a mix between a Dior primer and the Hourglass primer, like for texture wise. All right guys, so I've got it on my 2 middle fingers. I'm going to start with my nose, smile lines, chin. Gonna smooth that out with my fingertips. I can already tell I want more. My skin is just drinking that up. So I just went in with a little bit more. I'm going to go up on my forehead. You know what? I want a little bit more because I really want to test out this product. So I've got a little bit more for the forehead. My skin is like obviously dry. You guys know this. I talk about it all the time. But like my skin just drank that up. I honestly want to put on a little bit more. Just because it feels like it just like absorbed. I don't know. Maybe should I? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I've got a little bit more, tiny bit more. Kind of like what I see and feel. I'm gonna go right in underneath the eyes, concentrate on those areas, chin, nose, smile lines, right there. Okay, that's it. I think I've used enough, for sure. Honestly, like there's no scent to it. It went on really, really great. Loving that. Do I seem a little bit more blurred to you guys? Obviously, I have a lot of, I'm gonna call them blackheads, but they're just like little spots on my nose, like little freckles. And obviously, I've got really translucent skin right here. I have really translucent skin under my eyes, which I hate, and I'm always about that, you know, let's erase that for sure. Okay guys, now that we have that on, foundation test. Okay guys, I'm so excited for this. So I'm actually going to apply 2 different foundations to my face. I'm going to apply a very dewy, hydrating foundation to one side of my face, and the other side of my face I'm going to apply a full coverage foundation. So both of these are relatively brand new launches, and I thought, you know what? I want to see how it performs with a foundation with an SPF in it and a foundation that's completely full coverage glam. I want that, you know, I just want to know, right? I'm sure you guys want to know too, so that's what we're going in with today. So today for my full coverage choice, it's actually this one right here from Huda Beauty, and this is the Full Filter Luminous Matte. So on top of it, this is a matte foundation and it's full coverage, and this is a brand new launch, launched earlier this week. And if you guys haven't seen my review on this, definitely check it out. I will link it up above. And on the other side of my face, I'm actually going to go in with this one right here from Miss Bobbi Brown. This one is the Intensive Skin Serum Foundation with an SPF of 40. So this one's actually very nurturing, very dewy. This one is beautiful. So you guys haven't seen my video on this one, definitely check this one out. I'm going to link it up above for you guys. Alright guys, so where the Chanel side is, right here, this will be my Bobbi Brown side. I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown first. So I'm just going to put 2 or 3 pumps on my palette, probably 3 pumps. I'm gonna go in with a dampened beauty blender to apply this to half my face. So I'm actually just going to apply the foundation like I would normally, and then I'll let you guys know what I think. Okay guys, so far I'm bouncing on this foundation. I feel like it's adhering to the primer really, really well. I'm not seeing any patchiness yet. I mean, this is Bobbi Brown and it's a beautiful foundation, but this so far is not giving me any like patchy issues. There's no grabbing issues. I haven't seen anything I don't like so far. Alright guys, this is one application of the Bobbi Brown foundation. Let's go in and do the Huda Beauty full coverage. Alright, I'm gonna go in with a couple of pumps of the Huda Beauty. 1, 2, 3. I think 3 pumps should do it for half the face. I'm actually gonna go in with another dampened beauty sponge. This one I do find it dries down really fast. Okay, that was weird. It was separating a little bit when it touched my foundation. Or when my foundation touched the primer, I should say. But I was able to bounce that out. Clearly this is a more full coverage foundation. Again, I have a hive right there. Why? Who knows? Like seriously. I'm just tapping on this foundation just like I would. It's not grabbing, it's not patchy so far. A little bit on my eyelid. I'm gonna go in, grab a little bit more of that foundation, tap that into the hairline. Honestly, for being a full coverage foundation, and I actually really do like this foundation. I reviewed it the other day on my channel when it launched. The thing I don't like is I find it's not giving me that blur. Yes, I have a hive right there. So that's what I'm concentrating on. And kind of right here in my smile lines, it's just kind of already separating. Patrick, sweetie, honey. Yeah, see, this one is not giving me that. And I've actually tried to like tap that out. I just feel like it's giving me more of a blur on the Bobbi Brown side. Alright, so now that we've tested out our foundation, I'm actually going to apply some concealer. So for that, I'm actually going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm going to apply that underneath both my eyes because I want you guys to see how blurring this is going to be. So we're just taking our Too Faced concealer. Love this concealer. I'm applying this right under my eyes where I would normally apply concealer. I'm bringing this down right here, side of my nose. I'm doing the exact same on the other eye. on the Bobbi Brown side, I usually put a nice good stripe down the center of my nose and a little bit on my chin for brightening purposes. Okay, I use a beauty blender all the time. And I don't know how I feel about this because I applied concealer and it seems to have tapped off the Huda Beauty foundation on my chin. So I don't know if that's really a Patrick Starrr issue for the primer. I mean, obviously it would be, because why would the product pick up like that? So this side of my chin right here is the Bobbi Brown. Clearly it did not do that. Weird. Don't know how I feel about that. Let's see how the rest of the Huda Beauty side blends out. Okay, so it picked up just a little bit right here of that full coverage foundation. I don't know what to make of that. Okay. So I'm gonna go in, tap out the center of my forehead, which is kind of like a neutral zone, since we kind of blended the two foundation shades together. And I'm gonna go in now and tap out that Too Faced concealer on the Bobbi Brown side. Beautiful. So the Bobbi Brown performed beautifully when I tapped out the concealer. Now that we have our concealer tapped out on both sides, I'm actually going to go in with my one size. Yes, because I love this product so much. This is a ride or die for me. I absolutely love, love, love this product from Patrick Starrr. This is his translucent setting powder. I'm just going to go in, set my face, and then we will zoom right in and talk about how this product blurs. Guys, I had an itch on my nose just now. So I went like this, obviously, like we all do, you know, touch our face. The primer and the Huda Beauty is not working. Like, it picked up right here on my chin. It picked up right here on my nose. I have dry fingers, like it just picked up like that. So I feel like right here under my eyes, I have if you compare the two eyes, I feel like I have finer looking lines right here. I feel like here too with the Huda Beauty side, this one's giving me definitely like that smile line crack. I'm not getting this on the Bobbi Brown side. Like, clearly I can see the line of demarcation where I wasn't trying to blend the two foundations together on my nose. So when I look at this side looks very blurry. This side, clearly, it's, you know, it's not working. The primer is not priming well. So, yeah, Patrick, honey, like, I don't know what to tell you. This is disappointing for me because the Huda is a brand new launch. It is a full coverage foundation. You guys know I am a full coverage queen. I love that full coverage. And I didn't hate the foundation. When I reviewed it, I did not hate the foundation. It actually went on really effortlessly, smooth. I loved it. I hated the fact that the bottle was broken and I had to go exchange it. But this is kind of like a night and day difference for me. Alright guys, so remember when I'm scoring, these thoughts and opinions are my own, and I'm scoring the overall face as a whole, not both sides. Because clearly this side here where I used the Bobbi Brown foundation is performing beautifully, and the side where I used the Huda is not. So I'm scoring this as an overall whole, not side by side. Definitely, I will probably go in and maybe battle this primer out with another new primer launch. So definitely check out that video upcoming. I'm definitely gonna do that because I wanna play with this one a little bit more. I feel like, well, let's just talk about it. All right guys, let's start with application. It went on beautifully. The issue with application is that I had to keep applying it. So I was using quite a bit of that product because I just felt like my skin just drank it up and I needed more, if that makes sense. If you guys tried it, you would understand. So I'm actually gonna give this one for application 7 out of 10. All right guys, let's talk about blurring. So I've got larger pores on the side of my nose, right here. On both sides of my nose, I feel like it did nothing for that area. On this side of my nose, I feel like it's pretty, but I feel like I have primers that work better for my skin. On this side right here, again, it's nice, but I feel like I have better primers. So when it comes to this side of my face, definitely it just didn't work with that foundation, that Huda foundation. So for blurring, I'm actually gonna give it a 6 out of 10. All right guys, let's talk about mattifying. So 9 out of 10. Like, I think I look matte, and technically I like to look a little bit more hydrated, especially that it's winter. So definitely if you have oily skin, I might recommend trying this out. I have no idea how it's going to perform because again, I have drier skin. But definitely let me know in the comments down below if you've tried it and you have oily skin. I'm very curious. All right guys, let's talk about grip. All right guys, clearly with the Huda, it just didn't grip. It picked up on my chin, it picked up on my nose, it picked up under my nose. It didn't grip to any large pores on this side. So that was like obviously something with the actual formulation of the two products. It just wouldn't work for me. And even when I put it on, if you guys remember, it was starting to separate until I really bounced that into my skin. So for me, right when I put on that foundation right here on my chin, if we rewind the tape and go back, you'll see like it just kind of looked really pebbly and started to separate. So right there, the formulations don't work well together. And this side right here, like obviously this is the Bobbi Brown foundation. This is again another new launch, and this one actually has a SPF of 40 in it, and this one actually adhered beautifully. I think this looks stunning. Had I had done the whole face with this product alone, I think it would be a completely different result. But since I did decide to do two different foundations, and I'm actually really glad that I did do that, because this is showing you guys and myself how this is going to wear. So I'm thinking fabulous. I'm going to start doing this more often. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments down below. So for grip, I'm actually going to give this a score of 6 out of 10. And finally, value. Let's talk about it. So basically, you know what? This is coming in at roughly $40, and I'm thinking, okay, I've got so many other primers in front of me that do basically the same thing, but better, in my opinion. Well, this side, I really like. This side, it's just not working for me. Okay, let's talk about it. So right here, the Dior. This is the Dior Backstage Universal, face and body primer. Love this one. It's very similar formulation, in my opinion. And then this one is also the Fenty right here. It's also a very similar formulation, like the consistency. So those ones I find work better for me. All right, guys. So when it comes right down to price, they're all kind of more or less comparable in price, even when it comes to something like this one right here, which is a ride or die for me, which is the Milk Hydro Grip. It's completely different in formulation, but does a better job in my opinion. So I'm actually going to give this one probably a 7 out of 10 for value. Giving this product right here, the Patrick Starrr Primer, a final score of 35 out of 50. Alright guys, let's talk about my final thoughts on this product. Like, I love all of Patrick's products. I haven't found one really that I didn't love. So you know what? I feel like a score of 35 out of 50 isn't all that great. I wouldn't do this for just about anyone, but I love him, and I also support another fellow YouTuber. What I'm going to do is make this into a two-part series. I'm going to follow this up with another video. Definitely stay tuned for that one. I'm going to run a different battery of tests with this primer, because you know what? I'm so glad that I went in with the two foundations. I'm actually going to go in with my Ride or Die Dior foundation. We're going to run this test again. I want to see how it performs with other foundations, because like, this is weird, right? Like, why is it separating? We don't need that. We don't want that. So if you guys actually want me to try this product with your favorite foundation, let me know in the comments down below. I will pick two foundations, and I'm gonna try this again because I need to see how it's performing, because I've never run into this problem before where a primer just doesn't like prime. Right? So definitely stay tuned for part 2. It's coming up later on in the week. I will definitely do that for you guys. If you love videos like this, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, live, love, and lip gloss. Until next time, bye guys.